My principles haven't changed. I think what's changed is the reality that in order to get things done for America, you're going to have to cooperate. You're going to have to find cooperation with people that have very different views. But that's always been true, and that's what it takes to govern in a republic. Obviously, I've learned a lot from foreign policy over the last few years, particularly as it has evolved so rapidly. Everything we knew about foreign policy 10 years ago at this point is not nearly as relevant because the world has changed so much. Instead of simply facing down the Soviet Union or some other threat around the world, we now have multiple threats. We have an aggressive China that's growing militarily and being assertive against their neighbors in the Asia-Pacific region. We have rogue states in Iran and North Korea that are acquiring or have acquired nuclear capabilities to threaten the world. We have Russia under Putin that's beginning to threaten the balance of power in Eastern Europe. And then we have non-state actors, ISIS, Al-Qaeda, Al-Nusra, all the terrorist groups in the Middle East, and also, of course, non-state actors that continue to target Americans for economic crimes. These are real threats, they're growing, and there are new ones to come.
Should Prime Minister Netanyahu address the joint session of Congress?
Absolutely, and I think it's shameful that people have decided to boycott it. I wish they would put themselves in his position. He is a country fighting for their right to exist. This is a country whose very existence is being threatened by Iran, who has openly said that they want to annihilate them. He needs to do everything we can. He needs to do everything he can to protect his country, and we, as Israel's strongest and most important ally, should do everything we can to support him. And to boycott him, I think, sends a terrible message to the Middle East and actually encourages Israel's enemies.